Hello, everyone. Sue.oneschuk here. Let me just set this a little differently. Okay. Sue.oneschuk here to continue the lessons from the Workbook of A Course in Miracles. And today we're continuing with Review 4, and we're on Lesson 145. So in this review, the theme continues to be, my mind holds only what I think with God. And the lessons we are up for review today are lessons 129, which is beyond this world. There is a world I want. And lesson 130, which is, it is impossible to see two worlds. So only thoughts that we share with God are true and real, and they're from love. And we are extensions of God, of love. So on the other side, any thoughts from the ego thought system are not real, not true, all based in fear, generating pain and suffering and problems and guilt, attack, defense, lack, loss, scarcity. None of that is our true self. So this lesson assists in reinforcing us to continually accept and experience, like ongoingly, to really take this in and to really experience it, that my mind holds only what I think with God. Again, we don't have two minds. We do not have two minds. We only have one mind, and that's the mind of God. So in the mind of God, this is what opens our heart. And this is what brings us deep peace. And the ego blocks all of this because the ego does not want us to experience this because it'll no longer exist. And it is not real. So in being open to experience, to really truly experience this contrast, and being, this really calls forth being radically honest with yourself. We come to see that we do have choice. We have choice, love or fear, peace or chaos, happiness or suffering and pain, abundance or scarcity or lack. And again, this calls forth being radically honest with ourselves. For us to learn to be authentic and to unlearn by undoing this ego thought system. And well, I know my own experience, and what you will find is that, what isn't life, which is ego, it falls away. And, we allow the truth then to be true. And we experience it more and more. And that truth to be truth to be true is love, holy relationships, health, abundance. That's all our divine inheritance. That's what's available, and that's what is true. So I'm going to read again from the Workbook Companion by Robert Perry and Alan Watson, and what they have said with regards to this lesson, their reflection on it. And there's a lot of, I see valuable reference here to this radical honesty and being authentic. And it says, through the mind of God, or though the mind of God's Son holds only what he thinks with God, lack of forgiveness blocks this thought from awareness. And therefore, the world that we see is a world shown to us by unforgiveness. It is the delusional system of those made mad by guilt. Guilt, all part of the ego thought system. The only thing that keeps up the illusion of this world's reality with its seeming punishment, pain, sorrow, separation, and death is lack of forgiveness. And why does our body seem to be what we are? Why does the pain we experience, the mental, emotional, physical, why does it seem so real? Why does loss seem so real? All of its reality originates and is sustained by a lack of forgiveness in our mind. This is why back in lesson 121 it says, forgiveness is the key to happiness. So there is a world, it says here, that I truly want, a world that lies beyond this world. And the Course calls this the real world. And again, the real world is a state of mind in which the only purpose of the world is to, or it's seen to be forgiveness. Again, the real world is a state of mind which the only purpose of the world is seen to be forgiveness. The major, again, thread of this whole course, forgiveness. The real world is attained simply by complete forgiveness of the old, the world you see without forgiveness. Our perception shifts from seeing the world of pain to seeing the world by means of one thing, forgiveness. And forgiveness, remember, is forgiving life. It's something I heard years ago. I like to think of it in that manner. Because all the rest of this, pain, sorrow, and punishment, and all that, it's not, there's no life in that. So this is why it's impossible to see two worlds. Either my mind is forgiving or it's not. Again, we have choice. Either it condemns what it sees or it accepts in merciful forgiveness. So let us begin within our own selves here. How unkind, you want to ask yourself, am I to myself in the way that I think of myself? How merciless I am in judging my mistakes. This harshness with myself is the origin of the harsh world I see. I understand that, a lot of that undoing, a lot of the self-loathing was a great part of my experience of undoing that through my process of practicing these lessons and understanding and experiencing this, the course here, the Course in Miracles. So it says here, there was within me and within us all, a vast kind of kindness, an enormity of heart that embraces everything in love. I'm going to say that again. There is within me, I'm saying that to remind myself as well, and within all of us, a vast space of kindness, an enormity of heart that embraces everything in love. This is the mind I share with God. This is the mind we share with God, each one of us. Within each one of us too, there is a fearful child, awash in pain, believing it has eternally damaged the universe. Let us turn with love to that hurt part of ourselves and open our arms in comfort and gentle, loving kindness. Our hearts are big enough to hold this pain instead of rejecting it. The love that we share with God is vast enough to grant mercy to ourselves. And let us not shut ourselves out of our own heart any longer. Let us take ourselves in warmth and gentle welcome. This is where the authenticity comes in and the radical honesty. Any of that is you are experiencing within. It said, let us look on the ones close to us as well, with this same gentle, kind acceptance. Here is the cure for our loneliness and pain. For there is nothing so painful as a closed heart. Indeed, there is no pain but this. Pain is constricting the heart. And pain is denying the love that I am. It is denying the love that you are. If you're in pain, you are denying the love that you are. It's a great indicator that, again, you are caught up in the ego thought system. And it says, in this subtle internal gesture of rejection lies the origin of the world that we see. In the undoing of this contraction of pain is your salvation and the salvation of the world. Remember, the Course says it's not about saving the world, it's about saving ourselves. So when we save ourselves, the world is automatically saved. Here is the entry to the real world, a world bright with love, a world radiant with hope, and a world certain in its joyfulness. Beyond this world, there is a world that I want. And the key to open the door, again, is forgiveness. So in lesson 30, in paragraph 8, line 5, it says, it is impossible to see two worlds. And it says, let me accept the strength God offers me and see no value in this world, that I may find my freedom and my deliverance. And I want to end it with this other line from the text, chapter 12, section 7, paragraph 8, line 1. This is a powerful one that I like to remember. When you want only love, you will see nothing else. Again, when you want only love, you will see nothing else. So that's today's lesson. Central theme being my mind holds only what I think with God. And beyond this world, there is a world I want. It is impossible to see two worlds. All right. Again, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to being with you in the next video for lesson 146. And again, please like, comment, share. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And I'll see you again, as I said, for lesson 146 in the next video. And from my heart to yours, I'm sending you much love. Have a love-filled day. Bye for now.